In my previous video, 2 days ago, we touched about the rise of Islamic sects and the cause for the division among Muslims. But that is not enough. What we want as Muslims is a clear path, a straight path. So today I asked AI to categorically tell me which is the straight path for all Muslims to follow. The answer may not satisfy many of us, but what we want is truth, not allegiances. There isn't a single group that perfectly represents the Sunnah in all aspects, but there are patterns among modern groups that reflect parts of it more strongly. If every group claims to follow the Qur'an and Sunnah, who is actually right? Sunni, Shia, Salafi, Reformists, Twelvers. Who truly follows the path of the Prophet, peace be upon him? AI has studied 1400 years of Islamic knowledge. What it found shocked even me. This is not about sects, it's about truth. And truth doesn't wear a label. We don't need to prove others wrong. We need to understand what went wrong. And when AI removes human bias, the patterns become painfully clear. The split didn't start with hatred. It started with hurt. Each believes they are right, but all say the same phrase. We follow the Qur'an and Sunnah. But the truth, however, was never lost in books. It was lost in behavior. Then when I asked AI to plainly name the true sect or group that follows the path of the Prophet, it hesitated because it's a sensitive topic. But this is what finally came from our discussion. Throughout the Ummah, there are Muslims who hold to Qur'an and authentic Hadith, love the Prophet, peace be upon him, pray as he prayed, speak with mercy, and avoid innovation. These people may be found among ordinary believers, traditional scholars, students of fiqh, people of zikr, and seekers of justice, not limited to any organization or slogan. But that wasn't enough, so I pushed for specific, and this is what it had to say. Historically, the broad term Ahl al-Sunnah wal-Jama'ata was used for Muslims who follow Quran and authentic Sunnah as understood by the early generations, the Salaf, who accept the four major schools of law, Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi, and Hanbali, who strive to combine correct belief with prophetic character. So when you want to point your viewers somewhere concrete, you can say, those who sincerely follow Quran and Sunnah in knowledge and character, what the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companions were upon, are the ones closest to his path, regardless of which school or group they belong to. That answer keeps you theologically sound, avoids sect bias, and still gives your audience a clear direction towards authentic practice. So the clear direction, according to AI, is what it talked about. That is the authentic practice according to AI. You can go on and ask it to. Furthermore, the earlier groups and Muslims didn't argue who's right. They focused on doing right. Because the true followers can be in any place, any group, any time. Those who live by the Quran and Sunnah in heart and action. If you had to describe a true follower of Islam in one sentence, what would it be? Drop your definition below.